Okay, we are here in fancy Flatbush. It is 11:20 at night. Just flew in from Indiana, Richmond, Indiana. Haven't seen a Jew literally the whole week, and I see a guy collecting tzedakah in Shul. Give him some shekels. So this guy from Eretz Yisrael from Beit Shemesh, my neighbor. I was talking to him for shekel. He says to me, a Flatbush Yid. I'm like, dude, give me my money back. He's like, huh? So the whole week I literally only had shekels in my wallet, and I found a guy, Israeli guy. So here you go. Didn't tip the guy who drove me to the car rental place, but didn't have any dollars, but I gave him some shekels. Okay, not too bad. So Parshas vayera, a lot of exciting things. All my first go bananas about tefillah, davening, and obviously the most important, one of the most important ideas, Chnas Zarchem. You know, Avrohom tells the Shechina, we gotta go. You're talking to Hashem, and you see three dudes, and you say to Hashem, no, I gotta go. Which, think about it, it's really the opposite of what we're taught. In Shemoneh Esrei, talking to Hashem, you can't do anything. I give the candies out in shul, so the kids know Shemoneh Esrei is free for all, because I can't say anything. Some kids ask, "Can I take candies?" And I can't acknowledge Shemoneh Esrei talking to Hashem. We can't. So here, not just the way we daven, Avrohom is talking to Hashem, and Anar Savar, I gotta go. Don't leave. Come back. Don't leave. Stay right here. I gotta go. Okay. Chnas Archim is great, and that's the Gemara says. From here, and Olma Farsh, and the Marinaim has a few questions on this. First of all, how does it even happen? How could the Katan say before the Gadol Hashem? What big a chutzpah? How could this take place? Also, the other obvious question is, I mean, Hashem, Al-Nasar, don't go away. It sounds like Hashem could leave a place. Is that true? Ayim kam kavodo. Every place Hashem is there. So when Avrohom is going to the Archim, Hashem is there. Hashem is everywhere. What does it mean? Don't leave. What does it even mean? Don't leave. So that's a couple of questions he has. How do we see this? Also, think about it. He's going to see the Shekhinah because he's going to see the Malachim. These are Malachim Mamash. So the Malachim are, representation of Hashem. He's a part of Hashem. So again, he's not leaving Hashem. He's going to greet the Malachim who are Malachim of Hashem. So the whole thing is very interesting, strange perhaps. So the Marinaim has a really interesting idea, which we were discussing this for a couple of days with the boys, is that Schar mitzvah. Okay. So we always think Schar mitzvah is a mitzvah. You do a mitzvah, tzitzis. So Schar is, you'll do another mitzvah. Oh, tefillin. Fantastic. You do tefillin, the Schar, you should do matzah. Okay, fantastic. The more mitzvahs you do, Om Haba, fantastic. Mitzvah, Sabta, in Hebrew, is a team, joining. If you look at some of the kids in Eretz Yisrael, in the back, they work for a company, Sebet, team. So, Sebet, Sabta, team. So, Marinaim says, Schar mitzvah is mitzvah, meaning the schar of doing mitzvah, noun, is becoming close to Hashem. So, by doing a mitzvah, you become close to Hashem, and that's the schar of a mitzvah. The actual goal of mitzvah is close to Hashem. That's the purpose of a mitzvah. And the Marinaim says it's really hachuka v'dveikus chelkai shochem tocham. This is the most important part of the mitzvah, is the chuka, the wanting to be close to Hashem. That's the ikar part. Whether it's dibur, whether it's maisa, whether it's machshava, whatever the mitzvah is, the whole purpose of the mitzvah is to be close to Hashem. is to really have in mind that you want to do the mitzvah the best you can to be close to Hashem. Without that, b'li there's nothing. We had this discussion with my sister a couple of years ago, Shabbos table, talking about different mitzvos and preparation mitzvos, and someone at the table says, no, the Iker is doing it. And we're like, no, the Iker is machshava. And back and forth. And Moranayim is very clear. Just doing it is the shell. It's not the kishkas of the mitzvah. You're not doing it. Yeah, sit in sukkah. It's fantastic. Eat matzah. It's great. But without really wanting to be close to Hashem, without that thought process, you got nothing. You really don't have much. Nothing going. That's really the main part of the mitzvah. The main part of the mitzvah is to really want to do it to be close to Hashem, as opposed to someone doing a mitzvah because they want to impress their friends. I'm giving a chabura because I want to show how smart I am. I'm giving tzedakah because I want to show people that I got some money to give out. That's not great, but that's not the Iker mitzvah. The Iker mitzvah is any mitzvah you do is be close to Hashem. And therefore, Mary Naim says, when Avram says, Al nasavar ma'avdecha, that don't leave, meaning when Avram was going to do the mitzvah Archim, Hashem should be with him, meaning that he's not thinking about any other purpose. I'm not thinking for my kavod. I'm not thinking to get money from them. I'm not thinking to impress my friends. I'm doing the mitzvah Archim to go with Hashem. So he's in the tent with Hashem, talking to Hashem, and when he wants to do Archim, he's going with Hashem. So I'll know, meaning Hashem, don't leave me. I want to have you on my mind when I'm doing this mitzvah. And this is a powerful idea. This is no one ever says this. This is like a big chiddush. And that's how we kind of want to understand the mitzvah. When you go to do something, you're going with Hashem. I'm going to Richmond, Indiana. I'm going with Hashem. I'm going with the right intentions. I'm going to daven as best as I can. I'm going to maybe make a kiddush Hashem as best as I can. I'm not going for whatever reason. I'm going with Hashem. I'm giving tzedakah, not because I'm trying to impress my friends. I'm going with Hashem. So makes sense now, Avraham. Talking to Hashem, and now Al Nasavar. I'm going to Archim, but Hashem, be with me together. And this is kind of similar that Hashem creates the world, tzaddik, like a Russia, Ma'avid is the world, destroys. A tzaddik maintains the world. And this is exactly the point, Maranayim says, is that just like Hashem keeps the world going, a tzaddik with Hashem keeps the world going. And this is the devekus of the mitzvah, the devekus of Hashem. And that's the point of more Einayim is more or less saying is, Al Nasavar is not, stay here, I'm going by myself. Every action you do, you're going with Hashem. Whether it's a mitzvah, I'm going with the right intentions. Whether it's going to work, going with the right intentions, because I'm not going just by myself, I'm going with Hashem. Shabbat Shalom from Fancy Flatbush.